officers and the police chief all fired.
One of those officers, Megan Hall, became the face of the scandal and the target of nationwide ridicule, and she's now filed a federal lawsuit.
Your thoughts?
What?
Hall describes a toxic workplace behind closed doors.
I bet it was toxic. All that he was taking. What are you talking about, B? Shorty was getting ran through by the whole department, and now somehow you pop up to be the victim now?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insanity.
That's crazy.
Now, my understanding is that 2 or 3 of them are her superiors, but it was like 6 people or 7 people. So like the rest of them are on the same playing field as her. So there's no power advantage or anything like that. So what are you saying about those? You're married. This is ridiculous.
2 separate investigations found that Hall engaged in sexual activity and or shared intimate photos and videos with several male officers. The chief and 2 sergeants were among those implicated. Now Hall and her attorney, Wesley Clark, are suing those 3 supervisors and the city in federal court for civil rights violations.
Yo, tell me with this.
Unbelievable. Civil rights, but of course they're only suing the supervisors, right? Because they can't say anything about how she was fucking everybody else in the department. So let me get this straight. Hold on, bear with me right now. I wrote it down, alright? Shorty's married. She sent sexual pictures to these people. Initiating. She initiated sexual contact at work and outside of work.
Sound like she had free will to me.
They had sex at, or did sexual acts at a NFL game. At an NFL party afterwards.
Hotels.
At hotels, right? What else we got here? Allegedly, she kissed another man's wife in front of her husband.
Did that girl make you do it?
Right. Someone made you do that? Like, this is insanity. This is, society has become so perverted that women are allowed to be excused from absolutely anything. This is insane.
Because they play victim.
Right, but like, how does she become the victim after making so many voluntary choices in this situation? Yeah. Breaking all of the department's rules on her own. Yeah. They didn't make you do this, bro. Like, how are you couching this like this? How are you a victim?
And because she's crying, everybody's just feeling so bad.
This is disgusting.
Like, look at the bigger picture. Like, are you kidding?
This is insane.
Wasn't looked at
I don't
like
care
a
about
rookie
tears.
cop
Don't
to be
care about
trained
tears.
and promoted. She was looked at as a piece of meat to be sexualized and exploited.
Since the story broke, Hall, the lone female officer fired and only woman on the second shift, became a target nationwide for sexual jokes.
The lone female officer fired? She was the only female officer involved. All the other people were men. What are you talking about? Why would they fire any other women? Stop the fucking cap.
Hall knows there are those who will say she was a consenting adult.
Yep.
Who willingly participated in sexual antics.
That part.
Violation of police department.
That
I would
part.
say so.
And that now she wants to blame others.
That
including
part.
one sergeant who targeted her early on.
How did he target her?
Most people are saying, you could have said no.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But my response
Did they drug you?
is that I did say no.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Bobby, y'all. If y'all enjoying the video right now, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, let us know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe. I bet. Let's get back into it. So why didn't you, hold on, this is insane. If no one sexually assaulted you, because she's admitted that it wasn't a rape or a sexual assault, that she did everything willingly, and you said no, yet somehow it happened.
She was forced.
The only logical situation there is that you made that choice for yourself. Coerced for what? They said, oh, we're going to fire you? Is that what you're alleging? Right. So what about sleeping with the other people? What about you initiating? Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You're not a child. You're an adult. You're responsible for your actions.
Even if they continuously asked you and you continuously said no.
Oh my God,
after
bro.
that next step, like, if they did anything to try to abuse their authority or rape you, guess what? They're breaking the law and you can do something about it.
Right.
But if you change up your answer just because they've been consistent, you willfully changed your answer to go with it.
That's your
choice.
So
that's on you. You made a different choice from your original choice.
Right.
All you did was change choices. That's it.
Right. People change their mind all the time. and don't say the other person coerced them.
Right. Like,
women
what?
can't. You can't just do something, regret it, and then say that the other people involved forced you to do it to absolve yourself of all responsibility. That's what you're doing. Like when women cheat on their husband and then claim they were raped. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
That's what you're doing.
Yep.
Stop it.
And he wouldn't take it for an answer.
So you went and did it.
Eventually, I gave in from pressure.
So it's
From
not
pressure.
easy to say. She just said
But
She did say no on several occasions.
If you don't shut your dumb ass up.
This relationship,
that's
and
great.
she was not allowed to.
Hall
She was not allowed to.
That
This is ridiculous.
falls under the term of great. I don't understand.
No,
What
she
you're
wasn't
saying.
allowed to, but she's saying that nothing was great. This is ridiculous.
says she participated under duress. She's not saying
Nah,
she
she's
was raped,
under duress.
but adds that the salacious details made public of sex on the job put her alone center stage and do not tell the whole story.
Of course you're center stage. You're the one having train ran on you by all the men in the department. Of course you'd be center stage. You're the only woman. They weren't sleeping with each other. They were sleeping with you. Stop it.
They isolated me, they shunned me, they accused me,
This is sick.
and they blamed me for becoming a victim.
Hall
Oh my God! They blamed you for becoming a victim.
This is outrageous. Right to jail, right away.
No way. And first of all, when this first came out, you didn't say this. You said, oh, it was an open relationship with me and my husband, and he didn't know the details of the open relationship, but I was out here doing stuff. Now,
Sounds like you was on this new wave of sexual liberation
Right.
as a female to me.
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh.
Now all of a sudden you want to play victim. This is what it sounds like to me. I'm sorry.
old chipmunk jowls.
I'm sorry, I
Shut
don't-
your
I
dumb
don't
ass
believe
up.
it. I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy. It's cat.
suffered from depression to the point of considering suicide, and at one point was hospitalized.
These are your
She felt
choices.
trapped.
These
My
are your choices.
supervisors worked together.
Alright, this is cap. This is the
take
most cap
advantage
I've
of
ever seen in my life.
vulnerabilities and they used it for their gain and sexual pleasure.
I've never seen so much cap in my fucking life. She's really good at reading her lawyer's statement. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you that. You're real good at reading your lawyer's statement. I'll give you that. I can understand if it was just one person, right? One person or one or two supervisors, and that was it, and they were over you. But it's not just that, bro. It's the supervisors, and it's also the people who were also fired, who were not your superiors. They were they had the same job titles as you, and you were sleeping with them too. What'd you say? Did they do something to you? Were they under the command of the other people too? Do they have a case too? Right? Because if everything was consensual, but you slept with them too, and it was a culture of whatever, was it only you
Right.
who has a case? Shouldn't those other people who weren't supervisors also have a case too? No, because only women can be treated with childlike innocence, where you're an adult, but if you do anything wrong, we'll look for the nearest man to place the responsibility that should be on you, on him. Cut it out.
Aware of what was going on, and even received intimate photos and videos of Hall.
I bet he did.
Turn to when the chief of police is sexually harassing me. How could I get justice when the entire system, including the chief, not only condoned such
This
behavior,
is ugly.
but participated?
Why are you letting her read from a statement? I can see her looking down.
I was lost and I felt alone.
I'm not with the
I
cap.
had no one to turn to.
Oh, maybe you should have turned to your husband instead of sleeping with the entire police department. Quit it.
I had nowhere to go.
Hall now realizes her career in law enforcement is likely over,
You should go to jail for filing this lawsuit.
and she knows those ugly memes on social media will remain forever.
Yeah,
Her reputation
good.
sullied.
Good.
No woman
You deserve
should
it.
have to endure this type of abuse.
What are you talking about? What abuse? Nothing happened to you.
What happened?
What happened to you was a consequence of your own actions and your own decisions. Everything you did to yourself. Don't you put blame on anyone else. This is disgusting.
Me during my employment
Dirty little
at the
rat.
Lawrence
It's
Police
ridiculous.
Department. That should never happen to anyone.
Shut
Hall
up.
now hopes to put what happened to her here at the
All right. This is enough of the cap. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like I just said, these are all choices you made. I'm not with this new age perverted wave of turning women into infantile children. Yeah, exactly. So that they can be a victim at the drop of the hat whenever they feel like things aren't going their way. That shit is crazy.
That's what it is.
What type of delusional fucking place are we living in? Like, get out of here.
It is.
I'm not with that shit. I got a fucking functioning brain. Y'all never gonna fucking get me with this fucking delusional nonsense. Never, never, ever.
That's what it is, because it's funny how it was an open relationship in the beginning, and now all of a sudden...
Now they did something to me.
Right.
Now they coerced me.
And this whole
God.
new sexual liberation with females being on this wave, like, come on. I think it's cat. I think it's cat.
And yet I'm not hearing any... I didn't hear any specifics about... They said they was going to fire me if I don't do this. I don't hear any specifics. I'm hearing a culture of what... No. Because it is inappropriate for superiors to sleep with subordinates because they are in charge of your fate. And so therefore they could change your fate based on how you give them sexual favors or don't. That still doesn't absolve you of responsibility, because plenty of women has slept her way to the top. Stop the madness. Yeah. On her own volition. So that goes both ways too. Y'all both using each other, so quit it. But if you're superior, but your periods of impropriety is too much for superiors to be sleeping with subordinates. People sleeping with each other who are laterals, it's like, hey man, listen, whatever, it is what it is. I can't do nothing to you. But to sit here and then say that everyone did something to you, like it's just you. But everybody was in a conspiracy to get you, a girl that looked like you, and put a picture back on her face, on the screen. Whoa! Get the fuck out of here. Fucking chipmunk jowls, you lost your fucking mind? Come on, son. Anyway, that's it for this one. We'll holla at you.